What the funniest comedy movie you've ever seen? The fact that OJ is in it makes it super weird now, but I'm not sure I ever laughed harder or more consistently than I did the first time I saw The Naked Gun. Something about Leslie Nielsen's deadpan delivery and expression in the face of that much stupidity is amazing. Did you ever watch the TV series it's drawn from? Police Squad. In color. It's still all on YouTube. 1110 would recommend youtube.com edit. Thanks for the awards, y'all. I'm glad I could introduce you to such beautiful nonsense. I watched Best in Show for the first time 2 weeks ago. I was on a flight back home and could not stop laughing. Good stuff. As a hardcore zombie fan, Shaun of the Dead holds a special place in my heart. Edit. Whoa, thanks for the upvotes and awards. I used to say, if you took the comedy out of it, it'd probably be the most accurate portrayal of a zombie apocalypse breaking out in the UK. But now I realize, the comedy actually makes it even more accurate, and therefore even more terrifying as a concept. What a film. It's also a lot more true to the original concept of zombies as humans gone fully autopilot. Most movies just makes them into 100% monsters nowadays. That's one of the funniest things to me, how the zombies still kinda behave like their old self. To name a few, when Shaun mentions to his, now zombie, roommate that he and Ed are gonna borrow his car, he gets audibly pissed off. The kid that hits Shaun with his ball in the beginning does the same as a zombie. The shopkeeper that Shaun still owed a little money holds out his hand as a zombie, as to say, you owe me. My favorite, Philip wants Ed to turn that music off. Then he turns into a zombie, and Shaun has convinced his mom to leave him behind saying, the man in there is nothing like the man you knew. First thing zombie Philip does, turns the music off. This is off topic, but I just wanted to say that I appreciate the bullets lol. Tucker and Dale vs. Evil is a treasure. The gods must be crazy. The movie that made me laugh the hardest and the longest was The Naked Gun. Airplane. Emperor's New Groove is up there for me. Bonus points for being very family friendly and still gut-bustingly funny. Oh, right. The poison. The poison for Cusco, the poison chosen especially to kill Cusco, Cusco's poison. That poison? It is no concern of mine whether or not your family has. What was it again? Food? Ha! You should have thought of that before you became peasants. We're through here, take him away. This is Spinal Tap. Marty Debergy's little rockumentary about one of Britain's loudest bands. Fun fact, the IMDb rating for that movie does, in fact, go up to 11. Super Troopers. From start to finish that movie is outrageously hilarious. Life of Brian. Especially the biggest dickest scene. Member laugh that hard in a movie theater before or since. We are all individuals, yes. We are all individuals. Am not. Pure brilliance. Office Space. Literally just got done watching it for like the 10th time. Way ahead of its time, such amazing deadpan humor. Would love any recommendations similar to this movie's kind of comedy. The Birdcage. The way Robin Williams and Nathan Lane play off of each other is amazing, and it's easily my favorite comedy. Gene Hackman and Hank Azaria just make the movie that much better. Kung Fu Hustle. My Cousin Vinny. Everything that guy just said is bullshit might be the best opening argument ever. Thank you. Dodgeball. Endlessly rewatchable, consistently funny and only got funnier with time, especially the Lance Armstrong cameo. You're about as useful as a cock-flavored lollipop. Is it necessary to drink my own urine? No. But it's sterile and I like the taste. Tommy Boy. The duo of Farley and Spade is phenomenal. Haven't seen Galaxy Quest mentioned. It's hilarious. Drop Dead Gorgeous. It was ahead of its time. They remade My Belly with skin from my butt and she's skinny Amber, not deaf. What a movie. Coming to America. Lock, Stock and Two Smoking Barrels. Office Space. End of discussion. Harold and Kumar. The Death of Stalin. This movie is incredibly hilarious and sophisticated. No movie made me laugh harder than Top Secret. Not another teen movie. It is the perfect parody of a genre and I will die on this hill. Life, The Princess Bride, Clue, My Cousin Vinny, The Burbs and Uptown Saturday Night do it for me. I laugh out loud each time I watch them. Napoleon Dynamite, Dumb and Dumber, but if I had to pick one, Napoleon Dynamite wins. Dumb and Dumber is always the first movie to come go mind when this question comes up for me. Wayne's World still holds up well even today. White Chicks is incredible. As a 16-year-old boy I still think it's funny. Also The Mask is awesome. The Ref. Consistently, I've probably seen Monty Python and the Holy Grail about 30 times and I have never not laughed hysterically at it. I've also never not laughed heartily at Office Space either. As a one-off, South Park Bigger Longer Uncut, when I saw it as a stoned teenager shortly after it first came out, in a room full of my stoned teenager friends, and we were all screaming, rolling on the floor gasping for breath. Subsequent viewings have never quite achieved that level, but I'll never forget my first time. My dad showed me Young Frankenstein and it might be my favorite Gene Wilder movie right behind Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Abby Normal still makes me laugh hard every time. The Jerk. The Life Aquatic with Steve Zissou. Done. The Other Guys just does it for me. Not only is it my favorite comedy, but also my favorite movie. Bye Sheila. Weekend at Bernie's. Laughed so loud the neighbors asked what we were watching. Bridesmaids, saw it 4 times in theaters and laughed my ass off every time, ha ha. Planes, Trains, and Automobiles is such a treasure. Monty Python's Life of Brian. Christmas Vacation. There is not a single scene in that movie that isn't gold. Top Secret. Kung Fu Hustle. Wedding Crashers. The Other Guys. I'm a peacock, you gotta let me fly. Dr. Strangelove or How I Learned to Stop Worrying and Love the Bomb. Clue. The Hangover. Monty Python. The Onion News Network. Top Secret. A classic. Used to laugh with tears out of my eyes. Airplane. Is always epic. Me, Myself, and Irene. The most underrated comedy of all time. Real Genius. What's this? This? This is ice. This is what happens to water when it gets too cold. This? This is Kent. This is what happens to people when they get too sexually frustrated. Johnny Dangerously. Zoolander. Scary Movie is absolutely my favorite comedy movie, just edging out Anchorman. When I first saw The 40-Year-Old Virgin I thought it was the funniest movie made since Naked Gun. Team America, World Police and Orgasmo, I ducking love Trey Parker and Matt Stone. Vacation, the new one, or We're the Millers. Spaceballs. Hangover 1 and Superbad. I love the Monty Python. Both Life of Brian and the Holy Grail have some of the best comedy lines and delivery even by today's standards, but it's not everyone's cup of tea. Dumb and Dumber. I've watched it so many times I just recite the lines along with the movie while I watch it. Step Brothers. Hot Rod. It's a mad, 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 mad world, makes me laugh every time I watch it. Step Brothers. The Brothers Grimsby. The Blues Brothers, which is also an amazing musical movie. Wet Hot American Summer. Everything about that movie makes me laugh. Up in Smoke, but not necessarily for Cheech and Chong. This thing hits you with so many weird supporting characters. Chong's dad's speech about picking strawberries. The Ajax lady. I wasn't looking at his neck, man. What's Up, Doc? It's a Thanksgiving tradition for our family. Tommy Boy. It's a classic in my family. It's a dumb kind of humor, but I love it.